Web design, social media management, TikTok ads, Google ads, SEO, funnel building, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and the list goes on. Many of you are wondering what services you should be offering in 2022 and 2023, and that's exactly what I want to discuss today and really help you decide on what is right for you. Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This video is all about what service you should offer in your digital marketing agency going into 2023. I thought I'd make this video after getting a few DMs over the past few weeks just about what I should offer, and to me it's the wrong way to think about it. I believe whatever the service, it needs to be results based and give a direct ROI to the business. That's the most important thing after all, right? We aren't here to screw over a business and just charge some money and not deliver, right? Whatever service we provide needs to have a direct ROI for that business. We choose this based on what we believe is going to give the best results for that business. You really need to become a specialist. When I first started, I was doing a bunch of things. Social media management for dentists, restaurants, cafes, some ads for some other companies. It was a complete mess. I didn't take the business seriously either. I was just making a little money on the side because it was better than getting a part-time job. Scaling an agency that doesn't specialize isn't easy because each time you bring on a new client, then you have to go through a different set of systems and processes and also the strategy, right? And service delivery becomes more difficult just due to the fact that you can't be an expert in all the fields. Businesses prefer to work with specialists, just like we go to orthodontists to get braces or our teeth straightened. We go to the specialist whose sole job it is rather than your local dentist. Business owners will often ask this as well to find out if you're an expert in their field or not. And they always prefer people who work solely in one industry because they have a vast amount of experience in the field, know the terminology, and it kind of builds a lot more credibility for you since you know the ins and outs of that industry. This is why I absolutely hate the advice of, just outsource the work straight away. You don't need to know how to deliver results, just hire a media buyer. Yes, you fucking do. It blows my mind how deluded people are and how entitled you are because you think someone you bring on will do just as much work as you and they actually give a crap about your business as much as you do. They won't, and nor should they. If you don't know how to deliver results and how to provide the service, when something happens and goes wrong, which it will, it's not the media buyer's fault, it's yours. You get the blame. What happens if he messes up or, the communication is lacking? I believe you should all learn the skill and do the work yourself, at least in the beginning. I'm not saying you need to do it forever, but just until you have the ability to step back, you understand everything and you know what to look for when hiring. So when something happens, you can fix it. You know what to do without relying on someone else. As the business owner, you never want to be put in the position of relying on someone else. To me, it's crazy these gurus just saying you can outsource it all. You can't. And look, if you aren't willing to learn the skill and put in the work, then find a different business. To me, feelings don't have a place when it comes to choosing your service. Like I said, figure out what will deliver the best results and choose that. At the end of the day, businesses don't really care how you get the results. They just care about the outcome that you're going to achieve for them. So if you deliver that for them, then you're going to be paid for it. Please don't overthink this. The first thing to do when deciding what service to offer is to understand what the business's pains and problems are and really dive deep with them on that and understand the ins and outs of their business. This may or may not take you a few days or even a couple of weeks, but you really need to get into the mind of the sort of business owner that you're going to be working with. From here, you want to think about where their clients are and where their customers hang out. The two most popular platforms I'd say are Facebook and also Google. If you think you might want to use Google, then do some research on search volume and also understand the cost per click for that niche and the keywords associated. That will give you a good idea whether it would be profitable for you to use. Most people don't do this, and that's why you fail. You need to be confident on your service delivery, and when you don't have the results or clients, it's extremely difficult, but at least understanding the numbers, your prospects' customers, and your prospects themselves will give you some level of confidence to sell. You don't need to charge a ridiculously high retainer to start. You can start small. The biggest thing is to build confidence, because if you don't have that, you won't close anyone, no matter how many sales calls you have. I've said it so many times, but you need to have a guarantee. This industry is getting more competitive each and every day, which means you need to take the risk from the client and put it on yourself. If you have to give a refund, then so be it. Look, I understand you're going to be nervous, and that's a good thing. It means you care about doing a good job. You have the right intentions, and if you can't guarantee results, then what does that sort of say about you? Spend the time coming up with an offer that is competitive and helps you stand out. This will allow you to come in as more of a partner than a typical agency, because if you haven't been on many sales calls yet, majority of businesses that you speak to have worked with agencies in the past and have been completely burnt, and it's not a small sum of money either. Again, the actual vehicle you use to deliver results isn't important, but you need to make sure that you can see a direct ROI quickly, and it's where the customers hang out. So look guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm going to see you in the next one.